Hey gang, welcome to my first official premiere report. I guess that's what we're going to call this. I kind of want to do this outside, in the sun, on the deck that I spent hours scrubbing. And I didn't want to talk about finance stuff. But it's wet, it's raining, and it's dark. And this is finance crunch time. So this is what we got to do. Right now we're heading into finance crunch time. And I won't sugarcoat it. This is because we missed a couple of the big fundraiser lines in our revenue plan. And to compensate, we've had to draft a whole new revenue plan and a whole new budget. They're included in this email below this video. Along with them, you'll find a handy Excel spreadsheet, which attempts to break down each line of the revenue plan and tell you when we plan on getting it, whether it's through a fundraiser, donation totals, or other means. But we can't do it unless you all look at them and give them a thorough questioning. Remember, there's no parliament this time, and we still need the same amount of feedback to make sure we don't miss things. So if you have that feedback, I encourage you to reach out. Send me an email with your comments, concerns, or questions, and we'll bring them up in the cabinet meeting. Or just attend the cabinet meeting. You're all invited, and we want to hear from you. It's a little dark. And if you go through the revenue plan, which I recommend doing with your journal next to you so you can compare them side by side, you'll notice we've got an uphill battle to out of the red and back in the black before we can make things like Camp Phoenix a reality. But there is good news. This past April, members of the Alumni Society, that is, the alumni, got together at a special general meeting to pass a resolution to amend our purposes to a new set of purposes proposed to us by the CRA. We then resubmitted our application, and we're hopeful that because these purposes were given to us by the CRA, we'll be getting our charity status back in the next couple months. But until then, we've got to keep pushing on with what we're doing now. Alright, so what can you do, and what can we all do, honestly, to make the revenue plan and the promises that we made at session a reality? Well, there's three major things. Number one, the gala. Buy your gala tickets and invite everyone you know. Why? The gala gets better the more people that are there. And the space we've gotten this time, well, it's got a space for a lot of people. And to top it off, early bird pricing ends tomorrow night. So if people want to get that $5 off, you're going to have to invite them ASAP. Number two, show up to fundraisers. Fundraisers are an important part of showing that you're participating in BCYP and are going to be able to pass your returning requirements. Remember, you need to pass your returning requirements to return to session. We've got one more Krispy Kreme fundraiser coming up in the month of May, let alone a few more in June and July. It's May 20th, 21st. I know, I'm shitty at picking dates. But this is what we've got. And I'm super stoked and pumped to announce that we're going to be hosting a province-wide bottle drive on June 10th. It coincides with Interior Weekend, so Kelowna and in the north, as well as on the island and in the lower mainland, we're all going to be pulling together to make some serious bank for BCYP. And the fundraisers don't end there. You're going to want to stay tuned because in below, I posted a ton of dates to take us all the way up to July, and we've got fundraisers planned even further. Number three, donation totals. If you're like me, and I'm willing to bet a lot of you are, you procrastinate on your donation total to the very last minute. But we're at the very last minute. The last donation total deadline is May 26th, which means that if you want to make sure your returning requirements are all checked off to come back to BCYP next year, now's the time. Alright, that's all for this premier's report. I'll leave you with a quote from the last premiere. The going's getting tough, and now it's time the tough get going. If you have any questions about this, the revenue plan, the budget, your donation totals, the upcoming fundraisers, hit me or anyone on cabinet up. It's a team effort, and we're all in this together.